Hello, everybody. How are you? Good to see you this Friday evening. Good to be here. I hope everybody's having a nice end of the week. Excuse me. I have a frog in my throat. Not because I'm sick. I just ate something. So we had 75 degrees and beautiful yesterday, all week really, and today it's been snowing. How fun. So I hope you all are well. I'm so sorry if you're having bad weather. I saw that the middle of the country may be having tornadoes and heavy rain. And we pray that everybody will remain safe. And so wait a minute. I'll wait a minute for a few people to pop in. I'm going to say hello to some folks I see here. I see Mystic Sense. Hello. Got your question. And Liz Reeves, great to see you. Yes, Liz has snowflakes in her in her little message there because she lives near me. And Chanley, hello. And I got your question. Bernadette, nice to see you. I got you too. Anybody I read out right now, I've got your question. Excuse me. And Craig, oh, that's so sweet. I answered a question for Craig the other day about his friend Clara, and that was nice. So I'm glad that everything was good. Dora, good to see Dorella, sorry, good to see you. We do have a Dora here. Hi, SR, how are you? Excuse me. Craig says it's windy and 71 in Albuquerque. Now, speaking of Albuquerque, we may have a special appearance by my son's cat, who is back visiting for a couple days. Excuse me. That he and his girlfriend, the reason I said speaking of Albuquerque is they've gone down to Santa Fe for a couple of nights. Here he goes, crazy cat. We may see him shoot through the scene or hop up on the back of my chair. Anyway. Hi, Gina Halleck. Hi. I'm sorry for the frog. Alex H., Lucy Lekich, good to see you. Gina Halleck. And, oh, Liz, you cut all your lilacs. I think that they're going to survive, though. They manage in pretty cool weather. It wasn't that cold today. It was sort of like snow rain. Pretty ugly. Okay. I'll ask that question again, Gina. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I ate some chocolate and it always makes me a little weird in my throat. So I got your question, SR. Polly, hi. Good to see you. I hope little JPEG jumps up in the scene because he's so cute. But he's sort of spastic. He's kind of likes to fly all over the place. Liz, oh, Kelly, I think I know why the rods didn't move. My daughter thinks she got the job, but it actually didn't end up being for enough hours. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I hear you. Okay. Well, so today is our sorry. I hope I can stop clearing my throat. Let me take another sip. Throat chakra. One day my throat chakra will be perfect. It's never been. It's always my weak spot. So today's our personal readings. We can also do some current events, political readings, things like that too. If you have any questions about that, you can put those in as well. So pop your questions up, and I didn't notice, but I bet the notifications did go out already, so that's okay. All right. And I just wanted to let you guys know, and I'll repeat it at the end, I'm not going to be here on Sunday night. That's Easter. So happy Easter to anybody who celebrates. I will be, our truck comes Monday morning, first thing, and I will be in the midst of chaos. So I just want to make sure that everybody's aware. We're going to skip our taroscopes for the week, for this coming week. Okay. Whoops. I'm shuffling and I had a card pop out. Oh, all right. I have to share this with you guys. There she is, Lady Justice. Lady Justice, right? So are we going to start to see some justice come to our world this week? Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah, I do think we're starting to see some people kind of snap in, and there are a lot of lawsuits happening once again. Okay. Liz says she's now trying to get her practicum with Francis UN. Okay, I will start that. Excuse me. Okay. I'm getting some other cards out too, so just in case we need to use them. Hi, Eleanor. So nice to see you. Okay. I'm just reading your comment, Craig. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take some questions. Excuse me. I will keep apologizing for the coughing. All right, so Mystic Sense, are you still here? Mystic Sense. Let me know if you're here. And if not, I may take a moment and read the next one and wait till you pop in. Okay. I think I'm going to go on to Chanley, or if you're here. And if Mystic Sense, if you show up, I'll go ahead and read for you. All right. It's really nice when you're here because if you can validate some of the things that I may have to ask, it's really helpful. Okay, Chanley, what do I see that you'll be facing for the next 3 months? Moving? Well, as you know, I'm moving and it is so painful. You know, the stuff just keeps coming out of the crevices. Oh my gosh. And so I've been packing boxes all day. Thank you, Craig. I got you, SR. Excuse me. All right, next 3 months. I'm going to pull some cards on this. Whew. Moving is hard work. You are correct. And like, I have a feeling it won't be my last move. Seems to be in the cards for my life. All right. Nice. Okay, I've got some nice cards for you. Whoa. All right. I haven't asked the moving question, but I think I know the answer. Hi, John Scarborough. Hi, Just Visiting. How are you? Got your question, Alex H. All right. Look at this. So, Chanley, you've got the Page of Wands. It looks like you're going to be, in the next 3 months, you're going to be starting a new adventure, right? A new project, something creative, something that you're passionate about. That's very nice. This could be a new job too, but new starts. And then you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So if there ever were a card that denoted, that talked about change from this reading, I would say this is a yes. This is a brand new start, a change in your karmic cycle. So if there's something that you're looking at, maybe a job in another area or moving closer to family or something like this, this is a fresh start card, ending something and beginning something new. And look at this. Here's another yes card, the Magician. Okay, you can make whatever happen in your world that you want to happen. Okay, so this is all really within if you want to move, you can make it happen. It's within your means. You have the tools to make that happen. So there you go. 2 major arcana, I would say likely. And I've also been feeling like, I know a lot of people moving right now too. I feel like it's kind of like, if you're going to move, this is the time to move with the world the way that it is. It's a good time to start new somewhere else. Oh, you created a new YouTube channel. Oh, put it in here. Put your channel up here, please, so people can find out about you. Hi, Gloria. A reading. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Happens every time I sit in this chair. I just get the frog. Okay. All right. Next. Thank you, Chanley and Bernadette. I think a lot of people would like their financial situations to change. All right, Bernadette. Any messages from me and from my guides? Will my financial situation get better and move? I'm very unhappy where I am. Okay. I'm just going to tune in for a second. I want to pull some cards for you too. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Well, here you are, right? This is that unhappiness you talked about. The 9 of Wands talks about you feel like you're defending your ground, you're defending your territory, right? And so maybe that's what you're saying I think your next post said, when you run into people, it makes you uncomfortable. Okay, so that makes sense. But let's see what's going on with your financial. Well, I would say, yeah, and then, okay. What's interesting next is we do get this card of generosity. 6 of Wheels is all about give and take. It's generosity. It's very it's about gratitude, right? It's about being grateful for what you have, but also looking for help. This is a card of help. Okay, so there may be somebody in your life that maybe you're not even aware of who that is at this moment, who could be helpful for you. And again, it's just sort of validating this 4 of Cups, saying your life is a little bit blah right now, or things are just sort of not, you don't feel like things are going your way. I'm going to pull one more card to just see. Yep. And there it is. The King, the Knight of Wheels, which is the Pentacles, it says that the money is coming. The money is coming. It's going slower than you had hoped, but it is coming forward for you. So this is a card of forward motion, but it just moves really slowly, and you're being asked to be patient and look for the help. Okay. Okay, Gloria, I think I have your question. I see several questions, so I'm just going to take one of them. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, I've starred them, so you can just, you don't have to put it in again and again. Thank you. Thank you and good luck. Yep, a lot of people really feel like they're just like the move situation. I feel like there are a lot of people who are also kind of waiting for their finances to improve. Life has been difficult for a lot of people lately. Okay. Thank you, Bernadette. And I have Dorella. Now, Dorella, I don't know anything about spells. I guess that's kind of like manifesting, right? All right, so you say, Will the spell work from J give me results I'm looking for? From J, give you the results you're looking for. Or will the spell work from V, give me the results I'm looking for? Oh my gosh. All right. Again, I'm going to have to go to the cards for this because I don't really know a lot about spells. Hi, Mandy. Nice to see you. I haven't seen you here before. Okay, Gloria, I think I have you. Thanks. Yeah, I have... I think I've got the question that you want. Okay, Dorella, I'm going to do 2 piles and see what we get. So the left side is going to be the J spell, and we'll see which one. And then the right side will be the V spell. Some people that I work with do, I don't know if it's Wiccan, witchcraft, whatever it may be, but I don't. The folks who work at the woo shop, that as I call it, they do some of that work. I do not. Well, interesting. Okay. I think we have an answer. All right. So on the left, the J results. We have 3 cards, and it starts with this Lover's card. So is this about a love relationship? Yes. But we have the Devil. So that says this might be a little bit toxic, right? This might be a little bit of a toxic relationship, but it does suggest that there could be a relationship there. And the final card is the 10 of Cups. Do you see this? This is one of the few cards that denotes family. And look at that. There's a baby there, and this is all the happiness. So I like that for you, but I just want to caution you that that Devil card always comes forward for a reason. Okay. All right. All right. So on the V spell, you get the 2 of Swords, which is about making decisions. This is a crossroads, right? It's a crossroads, and you're being asked to face the truth about something with the V spell. Ace of Swords brings forward the truth. It could be a yes, right? Could be a powerful yes, but it also shows that maybe that spell is going to reveal something for you that you hadn't thought of. And the 4 of Wheels is saying here that you need to really kind of consider holding on to your money, holding on to your health, your wealth, your resources. It's about stability. So if I were to look at the 2 readings, I would say the first one has the nicer cards with the 10 of Cups and the Lovers, but with a caveat, right? The Devil, right? We need to be careful about that Devil. So go in with your eyes wide open. Does that make sense, Dorella? I would say the J spell looks better at this time, but I think both of them have some kind of some caution, a little bit of caution sign. Hi, Mandy, and hi, Witness. Nice to see you. Totally Mixed. Nice to see you too. I'm going to make sure I have all of your questions starred. It's your first time here. Welcome. Put your questions in if you have some questions you'd like me to answer. Okay. Thank you, Dorella. Okay. Gina Halleck. Nice to see you. Okay. I know the dowsing rod said my son Christopher and his girlfriend plan to marry, but will they? She won't come to our house. Okay. Hold on a quick second. Just visiting, I do have your questions. Hi, Queen of Unseen. Nice to see you. Okay. I'm going to ask the dowsing rods again. What is his girlfriend's name? If you're still here, Gina? Okay. I'll bring the rods down. Sorry, you can see my boxes here because I'm packing. Okay. I'm going to raise it up high. Okay. Will Christopher and his girlfriend, do they plan to marry? It's crossing yes again. Did you see that? I'm going to just ask if there's some reason why she won't come by. Okay. My energy, the energy that I pick up with her, is that, oh, Charlie. Okay, Charlie. Okay. I do feel like Charlie is a little bit, her energy is I think there's a little bit of shyness or something there, but mainly I feel like she has a stubborn streak, and it's kind of like my way or the highway. I'm going to do it, the way that I want to do it. And I feel like Christopher, will they marry? Okay, I'll ask that question next, but I'm just going to keep telling you what I see with her. I feel like I feel like with Christopher, he's he'll do what he needs to do to appease her because you don't want to upset her, right? She can throw a fit. Yeah, she's very strong-willed. She feels like, I feel like he so the fact that she won't come over, has he said why? Because I feel like it's more about she's just she may not show it, but I feel like she's got like some anxiety or something like that where she's afraid to come by, or I don't know, or she thinks you guys don't like her or something like that, so she just wants to steer clear. And he what she wants, she gets. Hi, Jessica Lynn. Okay, so I feel like that's really strong, that she kind of he likes to try to keep the peace with her. So what she wants, she gets. And if she doesn't want to come, then they don't come. And I understand that too. Liz says the same. Oh, Liz was shy and nervous around her husband's family. But our son used to do that with his ex-girlfriend too. Like, he wouldn't bring her around. She had a lot of issues. We learned later she had a bad alcohol problem and other things. So there was a lot of dysfunction there. Let's see. So, yeah. Okay. He told me that if they marry, my husband will not be invited because she doesn't like him. Oh, yeah. See, I feel like she thinks, I think she says that because she thinks that he doesn't like her or something like that. So she's just, oh, I'm so sorry. Let's see. Okay, Gina, will they marry? Let's see here. Well, that's interesting. You asked a different question and now we get a different answer. No. I feel like down the road a little bit, he's going to get frustrated with her. Let's see. Will he get frustrated with her manipulation and her stubbornness? Yeah, it feels like they may have like some kind of big blowout, a big fight, and at some point along the way where he realized, and then he kind of snaps out of his fever dream, right? I'm so sorry. And that is, we think, we felt this way with our son too. We think we raised our children better than that, right? Like they can see what a good relationship should look like. And because it doesn't feel even with them, it feels very one-sided. I think he will also realize that this is not a sustainable thing when it comes to your family. Okay. It is very different. Thank you. Okay, well, good luck to you. I'm so sorry, and we relate to it. If John's still here, he knows what I'm talking about too. Oh, Gina. Hopefully he comes to his senses very soon. Okay. SR. Question. When will I hear from P? These questions are so hard for me. When? The when is hard. We had words 2 weeks ago. Okay. When? This is a question for the dowsing rods too. Okay. Oh, thank you, Gina. All right. Okay, I'm just gonna narrow it down. Will SR hear from P, Prakash, over the weekend? He feels busy to me, just right off the bat. That was a no. Okay. Okay. Will SR hear from P in the next week? Yes. Yes. Okay. All right. Will they get together next week? Yes. Okay. It feels maybe like toward the end of the week, like weekend time frame or so. Good luck with that. Excuse me. Liz, take another sip. Okay, will your daughter get her practicum with Francis Yuan? Am I saying that correct, Liz, correctly? Excuse me. Ask the rods if she will. If not, that one, will she find out soon? Okay. Here we go. All right. Will, and I don't know Liz's daughter's name, so you can put it in there. Will young Ms. Reeves, I'm assuming she's Reeves, will Liz's daughter get the practicum with Francis Yuan? Daisy. Oh, this is saying no. All right. Will Daisy find? Let me ask it again with her name. Will Daisy get the practicum with Francis Yuan? I'm getting a chill. Okay, sorry. I was on this side. That's weird. Okay. I feel like it's a no. Will she find another practicum soon? Yes. Very quick yes. So tell her to, keep trying, keep working at it. I don't know if there are any other questions I can ask. Okay. Let us know. These are not always right. Maybe we didn't ask the right question, just like with Gina. Hi, 4, I have your question. It's okay, SR. I just have to use the dowsing rods for the when, because the whens are difficult. Okay. Liz, good luck. I'm sorry. It just feels like there's so much uncertainty in the world right now, generally speaking, and especially in the US. And so people who are looking for work, or I think there are a lot of employers who are kind of hanging in the balance, waiting for some answers that may never come, that may not come anytime soon. So I think people are just hanging in suspension. Okay, Polly, lots of quick kid questions tonight. Look at that. Okay. Will your daughter Zoe, my daughter, will my daughter Zoe is an intern at a company currently. My daughter Zoe is an intern at a company currently. Will she get hired full time? Okay. I feel like there's a possibility. It feels light and bright. Oh, look. There's the offer. That one jumped. I wish you could have seen this, but it flipped up and jumped out of the deck. Page of Wheels is all about manifesting something, and this is getting a new job, getting a new career, new opportunity. So I'm going to just say that was a pretty definitive yes. Okay, very exciting. Yeah, it feels good. It feels nice for her. When I just tune into the energy, it feels nice. Okay. And Craig. Hi, Christine. How are you? I am going to star your question. All right. Okay. Okay. Does Kelly, I have another actress friend, Thelma Todd. Is she, Craig, is she in the spirit realm as well? Oh, yes. She and Claire were friends. Does she have anything to say? Thanks. I studied her passing every now and then. I studied her passing every now and then. Okay. Okay. Let me just sort of tune in to Thelma Todd. So I don't know anything about her, so we'll just see what happens. Okay. She feels, her energy feels, and I don't know who this actress was, but she feels like she was a lot more, where Clara feels like she was playful and kind of like life of the party sort of thing. Thelma feels a little bit more like practical or something like that, like methodical and practical to me, a little more reserved than Clara. Even though she was an actress, I understand that, but she feels like in her life she was more serious and practical and just more serious, right? And she may have been a little more like she feels like she may have even been a little withdrawn, like in her personal life. Like I don't know if she dealt with depression or issues like that. I feel like there were issues that she had for a long time, like from her childhood. Like she didn't have a good childhood, that she hid a lot of things to me. Oh, she died around Christmas time. Is it possible she took her own life or something, or she was involved in something that resulted in her passing? Because she just feels like a troubled person, or a very like very subdued. Yes, Thelma was a businesswoman. She owned a restaurant in Pacific Palisades. It survived the fires. Oh, nice. Well, I don't know. Anyway, let me just see if we have a message. Okay. Thanks for asking about me. I think she's sort of surprised that she has people who are talking about her. Hi, Kate. How are you? Good to see you. I feel like she was, victim in a possible murder case. Okay. But she feels honored that anybody, and a little surprised that that you're keeping tabs on her life at this time a little bit, she has this sense of kind of like, "Oh, me?" Because I don't know why, she just sort of feels like she downplayed who she was and whether she was worthy kinda thing. Um, okay. But she just wants to say thank you. She's just really honored, and she does feel very sensible. So it's interesting that she was a restaurant owner because she feels like she has this serious side. I'm super happy you're here too, Kate. Anyway, so she just wants to thank you for, you know, bringing her name into the world these days, in this day and age. So long since she passed. Okay. Okay. If you have any questions, Kate, please put it in. Possibly killed by her boyfriend. Oh, tragic. I'm so sorry. I got your question, Shannon. Shannon, I haven't seen you here before. Nice to see you. Thank you, Craig. She feels like she was a nice sort of reserved, but maybe I don't know how to describe it. Just sort of a reserved soul. Ellen R. Carbon monoxide poisoning. She drank and passed out in the car. Her boyfriend locked the door on her. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. All right. I got your question, Jessica Lynn. Thank you. And let me just star these questions really quickly. Okay. Eleanor. Reading, please, about the next month or so. What is coming up for me? Okay, Eleanor. It just feels like I don't know if you're going to be traveling somewhere or doing something. It just sort of feels like the energy picks up speed a little bit. I see you outside too. So maybe it's gardening or something like this. It feels nice. Let's see what the cards say for the next month for Eleanor. Excuse me. Thank you, Gina. I don't know why. I just feel like you might be taking a short trip somewhere. I don't know if you live near a beach or a little, just like a kind of a little day trip kind of thing. Road trip. Oh, yep. See, talked about things feeling like they're speeding up. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, yes, your life is speeding up. You've got this Knight of Swords, which is kind of impulsive energy, but this can also denote that travel that we talked about, Ellen. And look what you get next. You get nothing planned yet. You get the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, right? It's interesting that you should get this card, which is really about speed and things happening quickly. But the Ace of Pentacles is usually a little bit slowed down. But they're both about things like new beginnings, new starts. This is the Ace of Pentacles is manifesting new things. It could be new money, new job, new health, anything like health and wealth, tangible, physical. And this one is about following your passion, creativity. So that's really kind of nice. I think that it just feels like things are it feels like things have been slow in your life, and suddenly they're just gonna pick up. They're gonna take off. So if you're starting like a new venture or considering something like that, then it's going to be a good time for that. We should read on whether Chester Morris was guilty. Okay, Kate, I got your question. Oops, wait a minute. I didn't mean to put that up just yet. And I've got yours, Shannon. We'll get to yours in a moment. Thank you. Lucy, may I have a spirit guide reading on what I need to know for my highest good? Okay. All right. Lucy. All right. Lucy, I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's your career or something like this, but it feels to me like they're saying that you're acquiring new skills right now. Maybe this is in the spiritual realm, but it also feels like it's um, uh, in your potentially career or just like skills for life to follow your passions and it could be anything. It could be anything at all. And let me just see if I can find something. Okay, and I'm seeing this is really weird. I'm seeing like a blue, like ring, like a kind of a. I don't know what this refers to. Um, it feels very like a deep. I don't know why I want to say something about your passions, like something that you might be passionate about. Something it does feel something like something creative in your life, and you can validate anything there. Um, Lucy. Okay. And I don't know why they're showing me. I think this is just an example, but they're showing me like pottery, like this, and this really beautiful blue pottery. And I think that's just an example of like stepping more into your creative side if you don't already, Lucy, because they want you to find that, that passion inside of you that that just sort of feeds your soul. It's something that it feels like it's been missing for a while, or you've set it aside for a while. They want you to find it again. Okay. I hope that's been helpful for you, Lucy. All right. And we're moving on to I already answered you, but I'll hold that one for if I have time at the end. My husband are still moving and I are still moving into this house slowly. We're doing this slow move. So we have a few more runs to do tonight, and then the truck is on Monday for the big stuff. Okay, Alex. Hi, Kelly. My husband and I separated 3 months ago. I know, and I'm very sorry. I hope things are going well for you. Can you ask the rods if we will actually divorce? If yes, will this be in the next year? If no, it is because we reconcile. Is it because we reconcile? Okay, hold on a second. Because, like, right this minute, I want to say, and obviously take this with a grain of salt, because, life can change. But right now, I feel like he is feeling some regret, or not regret, but really missing you and missing what you had together. And it's almost like, starting to appreciate the thing that he no longer has, right? It does feel to me like I don't know what happened in your marriage, and that's not my business, but it does feel to me like he's starting to maybe acknowledge some of the fault in this marriage that the part he played and causing the separation. And I'm seeing the children because I feel like he's starting to recognize the impact it may have on the kids. So I'm gonna ask the dowsing rods, and remember things can change, but we're gonna see what the energy is right now. Will Alex and I'm going to ask the question, will you reconcile? Okay. Will Alex and her husband reconcile? There's a yes. Like a slower yes. So I'm going to say, if it happens, I don't think it's right now. I think you have a little time before that may happen. Do the work is what I'm hearing. Do the work. So I think that means, if it's about, seeing a therapist, really kind of looking at both of you looking at your faults in this situation. This is what I'm feeling. Okay. Your husband feels, just if, tell me if this is right, Alex, your husband feels, like he's going through some emotions, like he's really kind of, missing you. And okay, you said we've been getting along great lately, but not sure if it's because we're better apart. I don't know the answer to that question, but it does feel like it. He's coming to some realizations about the role you played in his life, of course. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, good luck to you. I know that's a hard time. Okay, Gloria. You still here, Gloria? Wait, you had a couple different. I'm going to go back because I think you deleted this one. You were asking this question. Here. Okay. What are Gilbert's current thoughts and feelings for me? Does he think about me or even miss me? We haven't spoken in days. Gilbert. I think he thinks about you, but I think he thinks about a lot of things too. If I'm being honest, I think he has a lot of, oh, you're welcome, Alex. I think he has other distractions. I don't know if he has other people in his life or if it's just like life um, is too much, or he's, I don't know. He feels a little bit like he still he he doesn't necessarily want to be tied down, right? So that may be a factor here. I think you're going to hear from him, but I feel like just don't expect a lot from him. He's not one to be pushed. He's not one to be pushed along. Okay. All right. Well, good luck to you. I'm so sorry. I feel like there are some things too. Like I feel like he feels like maybe you might. He feels your, for lack of a better word, desperation, and he doesn't want. He doesn't like that feeling. Okay, so go into it with a friendly, you know, with good intentions, but don't let him sense your desperation for his attention. Okay. He does not respond to that. Witness. Hello. Are you still here? Witness 222. And good luck, Gloria. Good luck. All right. A question. I'm speaking publicly about my childhood soon. It's kind of scary. And I'm also launching a business, a single mom with kids. Ooh. Yeah. Busy. Okay. I don't see how things fit yet. I would welcome any insights. Okay. Hi, just visiting. Good to see you. Let me see. Yeah, I have your question too. Okay. All right, witness. I feel okay about you. I do feel like your guides are telling you you are very capable of handling a lot of things. But they're also sort of showing me like that you have a habit for filling your plate, maybe overfilling your plate, and by that I mean your activities, your calendar, with things. And sometimes it's almost like they're showing me almost like a little bit of an avoidance to of like the quiet the quiet moments, although they probably sound great to you, but they also may make you feel a little uncomfortable because it makes you kind of look at things and sit in energy that maybe you don't want to sit in. Um, so they're saying, examine that, like sort of look at why it is that um, you keep so many balls in the air or juggling so many things. I mean, I know as a parent, we do that, but beyond that, they also want. But okay, as far as the business goes, though, or whatever this is, I feel like that could be a success. That could be a real success for you. I'm seeing gold around you. That just feels like, you know, prosperous and great. But what I want you to do too is try to compartmentalize and really put a couple of, you know, try to really focus in on one or two things at a time and not 10 things. Um, I'm guilty of that too. um, but I think it will be successful for you. So that's really great. Good for you. Good luck to you, witness. Tell us what kind of business you're starting. Excuse me. Mandy Nakani? Am I pronouncing that correctly? Okay. You're welcome, Gloria. Okay. Guidance from spirit. Will my car get fixed or look for another option? Well, okay. So what I'm being drawn to is a story that my husband, if he's still here, told me today about and sometimes these things happen for a reason. There are no coincidences. I just want to tell you this story that he told me today, and you tell me what you think. Yeah, he met a young lady who is her car is at the shop for like the third or fourth time. Um, and each time, living in several different states, her car has had a malfunction because of some hoses or something in her engine being chewed by critters like squirrels, or she once discovered a rabbit up in her engine. And um, it was the third time. Once she was living in another state and twice living here. And then the latest thing is the car broke down on a really long trip um, from the East Coast. So we just had this discussion over why would she keep the car after all of these things again and again and again. And it wasn't just it's like the universe is trying to tell you to to get rid of this car. And then here she is on this trip east and or from the East Coast all the way out to Colorado where we are, and her car breaks down in the middle of nowhere. And then they it was still under warranty, and the the car dealer or the manufacturer picked up her car, somehow got her home, and her car breaks again. Or her car no, they lose her car. I'm just saying that's a lot of hints from the universe that it's time for a new car. So ask yourself, are you having repeated trouble again and again? Because my feeling about this young lady, and this may be the case for you, Mandy, is that the universe, her spirit guides have been trying to give her a message that this car is just no longer safe. Okay. So, I mean, one thing after another, after another, after another. A lemon, something. Maybe the car is a lemon. I don't know. But I think that the way I look at it is sometimes our guides want us to get rid of a vehicle or something in our lives that will that is not safe. And so, Mandy, I'm taking the message that my husband shared with me earlier and applying it to you and saying, I think it's time to look for another option. Okay. Love life too. Well, I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna have to move on from that one, but join me next week and we will look at the love life. Okay. All right. Good luck to you, Mandy. I'm so sorry. That car trouble is just the worst. Okay. What do my guides want me to know currently? Totally mixed. All right. What do your guides want you to know currently? There's this is funny. Okay, there's like what I'm seeing is you kind of like kind of being lazy and pampered and taken care of. They want you to sort of relax and enjoy yourself a little bit. They're showing me like, you know, eating indulge, eat the things that maybe aren't so good for you. You've been but I mean to a point, right? Um whatever your doctor says. But they're showing me almost like go get your nails done and let them treat you well. Step off of the treadmill a little bit, totally mixed. Step off the treadmill and treat yourself. Even if it's just sitting, with a cup of tea and doing nothing rather than, oh, I know I have 100 things to do. Okay. So, I hope that that's helpful for you. They just want you to take care of yourself and you know, treat yourself a little bit. Okay. All right. Hi, Ness. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. You guys are so kind. Thank you so much. Ness says, Kelly, honestly, the first reader I think of for any health questions out of all readers. Oh, you're so nice. This little quick story. I did a reading yesterday for a gentleman who, at this metaphysical bookstore where I work one day a week, and he walked back. I saw him walking back toward my room, and in my mind's eye, he had a brace on his knee. He was wearing shorts. He had a black brace on his leg, on his knee, his left knee. And he comes in, he sits down, and he starts asking me about the sciatica he's been having. And I was like, well, of course, that's why you have this brace on. And I looked at his leg, and he looks down, he's like, what are you talking about? He had no brace on his leg, but I could have sworn he had this brace on. But anyway, the story went on and on. But it was like my guides were showing me his ailment before he even came and sat down with me. So thank you. All right. Sorry, I'm jibber jabbering. Okay. You're asking, do I do the readings on Zoom or StreamYard? If I do a private reading, I usually do it on Zoom. Thank you. I have a Zoom account. Okay. I got you, Bomb Bomb. Nice to see. I see a few new people here. Nice to see everybody. Yeah, Lucy, that was just really weird. I mean, it freaked me out, kind of like I was 100% sure that I saw that. Okay. Oops, I already got that one. Okay. Just visiting. I'm wondering how my health looks for the next couple of months. Okay. All right. Let me just tune in. Okay. Okay, right now I'm being drawn to, I feel like I'm like being drawn to the lower abdomen. So I don't know if that's maybe female issues or like some stomach issues like that may have been bothering you. Also a little bit low back. So there, okay, let me see. These just sort of feel like some chronic things that have been that are bothering you. So just visiting, you can let me know if any of this is accurate. Uh, and I'm going to see if there's any advice for you. I I don't like low back pain. I'm getting it kind of on lower and on the. For me, it feels like it's on the left side, um, a little bit, but it is um okay. Sorry. I don't know what you've been told by your doctor. I feel like there may be a procedure. It doesn't feel like a really serious, like huge big deal. There may be a procedure that could help with your situation. Don't know if this is like a bulging disc or something like that. Oh, the lower abdomen is an area of concern too. Okay. Yeah. Like right side. Okay. Thank you. Um, I just have to go where I feel it. Sometimes I feel it on me, and they're just giving me clues about where it might be. Okay. I want to say this that like I said, I don't feel like there's any like cause for alarm, but I do feel like your doctor may recommend something to help the situation. And like maybe a yeah. Okay, low back right side, like a some kind of procedure. Um, okay, let me just. I do feel like it will help. I feel like it will help whatever your situation is. Okay. They're not going to show me anything really extreme, and I probably wouldn't share it with you if I saw it, but I'm not seeing that. So so good luck to you. You have an appointment with an OBGYN next week. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, blessings to you and good luck. Let us know how that goes. Okay. I would say also don't worry. And I want you to really kind of like, as you know, like in your meditations, just really kind of release the fear and the worry in that area, in that second chakra area, and just sort of breathe like beautiful healing energy. I I'm seeing green and I see like pink too because like a shimmery pink because that to me is like sending love to the area, like pure love, like a shimmery love. Okay. All right. A message for the week for Jessica Lynn. Okay. They're telling me go to the cards. A message for the week. Okay. I'm going to go here. Yeah, stay out of worry. Okay, please stay out of worry. I don't think you need to. I've just, okay. I think you're going to be just fine, Jessica Lynn. Or just visiting, sorry. Okay. Oh. These are beautiful cards for the week. You get the 10 of Cups, which is all about, this can be the happy family card. I mean, look at this card, the mom and dad and the little baby and the trees, full of abundance. This is the card of abundance and beauty and joy and happiness. So lovely. The 6 of Swords next comes along to say that you're actually leaving some difficulty behind and moving towards something nice. And the sun comes out. And this is all of the joy, the happiness, the success. So looks like it's going to be a really nice week for you, Jessica Lynn. And I love that for you. That's a great reading. I would take that. Okay. We're going to keep you in our prayers and keep you. Hopefully, you'll stay out of the worry. Yeah. Okay. All right, Dorella, I'm doing fine. Thank you so much for asking. Thank you for asking. I'm doing fine, although we're just packing. Okay. All right. Do you have a message for me from my Aunt Julie? Okay. Let's have a look. Aunt Julie. Okay. She feels funny to me. Like she had a good sense of humor and she's sort of she's doing this to me. Like she wants you to smile more, like, and know that she is happy as well. Because she feels to me like she may have been sick at the end of her life here on Earth. And she just wants you to know that she's actually doing really well, feeling happy. And she wants you to not be worried about, or concerned. Don't remember her that way. If she was sick here. And she's bringing my attention to, do you have cousins, like her child or children? So she just wants to acknowledge them and, and say hello. I'm just seeing somebody who feels like a peer to you. Okay. She feels really good. Like, I feel like she's finally, I want to say she's out of pain. I don't even know how she passed, but to me, it feels like it may have been a long illness like cancer or something like that. And she's out of pain and she's just in bliss. And you'll never believe, that's what she's saying, for cousins, not hers. Okay, so maybe but she's acknowledging the family. But she's like, oh, okay. She was just saying, like, it's almost like you'll never believe how expansive it is. Missed diagnosis. Oh, I'm so sorry. But she's showing me like this vast universe, like with stars and like planets and like so vast and expansive. And she's trying to express to me that you will just you can't even fathom it. It's very cool. Very nice. Okay, thank you, Aunt Julie. I'm so sorry her diagnosis was missed, but she is in literal heaven right now. Okay. Oh, do you hear my stomach growling? Okay, Christine. Should I get back into mental health and take my board exam? Oh, Christine, are you still here? You're welcome. 4. Christine, I'm just going to tune in really quickly. I'm hearing a yes. You heard my stomach, Shannon. It's funny, I'm not even hungry. Like I said, I ate before. Okay. Here we go. And I want to tell you guys, I'm going to use my dowsing rods, Christine, if you're still here. I'm going to quickly ask, should she get back into mental health? I just really feel like, there you are. I really feel like the answer is yes, but let's see if the dowsing rods agree with me. Okay. Should Christine get back into, yeah, I didn't even finish the question. Yes, you should get back into it. Take your boards or whatever you need to do. Okay. Very good. I feel like it's kind of like what I'm hearing is sort of like um it's like your calling. It's your calling. That was an easy one. Thank you, Christine. And Shannon. Can I ask what this YouTube live is about? Oops. I think now you know. Here was your question. Sorry. I keep wondering if my mother is trying to communicate with me. Okay. Let me just sort of tune in. Tell me what your mother's name is, Shannon. That might help. Okay. Your mother feels like Elaine has been gone a while. She feels like she's been gone for a while. I'm seeing, I don't know, like, could this be right? Like 8 to 10 years, something like that. Christine, I do rods maybe every other week on like a Wednesday. So yeah, so it's fun. 2 years. Oh gosh. So the reason I say that is because it feels like she's got her, she's got her, I call it her angel wings. Like she's really kind of situated on the other side and really kind of caught her stride, so to speak. Like she's up to speed and she feels a little bit like she's, busy. She's got like, she I think when we go to the other side, once we really kind of go through our life review, then we go right to work in whatever area of life. We all have little tasks and chores, and it's part of like who our soul is. And she feels like she's busy. She's also sort of showing me, oh, well, first of all, I do think she's around you. Okay. She just feels like she's like, maybe even trying to like out of frustration trying to get your attention. And so what I want you to do is when you think that you're getting a message like the lights flicker or the let me see how much she might show you. I don't know if there's like something about a little animal or something like that, maybe bird, I don't know. But when you feel like that might be her, don't second guess it. Just say, "Hi, mom." Just absolutely acknowledge that she's there and she's there. Okay. Um, um, let's see here. Do you have a sibling or a child? I'm seeing somebody who looks like they're younger. Um, are you look like a pretty young person in your picture, but I don't know if this is like a younger sibling or something she's acknowledging. But if you have children, then it's your child. It's somebody that she feels like she helps you with, or there's concern for that person and you help as well. Okay. And she helps you with them. 2 older brothers and 2 kids. Okay. I feel like it's your kids. It's almost like she helps you. She's showing me like she helps you when you feel stressed out. Like I can see like her energy sort of sitting by their bedsides, kind of calming them, kind of in a way to help you, like to give you the sleep that you need or the rest or whatever. But she's like a present in their lives and yours as well. Like she's there as a helper. Okay, what else? She wants you to be a little bit, like just to take a little better care of yourself. She feels like maybe you burn the candle at both ends. Um, but she really kind of she loves and adores you, and I feel like she kind of works on I see her sitting by your bedside too, kind of like, as if in a healing capacity to sort of help you through your difficulties, more maybe more mental and emotional, that she knows when you're asking for her help and her presence. I'm gonna ask her, um okay, I'm seeing something metal. I don't know if it's jewelry or if it's like coins or something like that, but I feel like she leaves little things that you have seen and acknowledged, and those would be her. Okay, so just think about what that might be. It might be in the future, but really believe it, acknowledge it, and you'll see more of it. She is a quiet helper, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, blessings. Sorry you lost your mom. That's sad. Okay. B, I have two more people here, and then we're gonna have to call it quits. And thank you so much to all you new people who've come. I want to say, if you're new here, my name is Kelly Scarborough, the Mystic Next Door. I do private readings if anyone's interested. I have several regular shows on YouTube, usually Sunday nights. But this Sunday night, I won't be coming because I'm moving on Monday morning. The movers are coming, and I know I'm going to be frantic. So I will be missing that. That's normally what we call our weekly tarot scopes. And on Friday nights, we do this. And then usually every other week, sometimes more often, I do the dowsing rods and we do current events. And you may see me on with some other people. I do some collaborations as well. So thank you so much. B. We're moving on to B. Thank you. How does Bowman Aramwaki feel about me? Bowman Aramwaki. Okay. Bowman. B, right now he feels a little bit oblivious. Have you made your feelings known to him? Like I feel like he doesn't even know that you might be interested. Or have you I think maybe you need to be a little bit more overt in your if you're interested in his attention. I feel like a you need to be a little bit more drop some stronger hints because I don't think he's picking up what you're throwing down. Okay. So there it is. He is the one that uses words of endearment. Yeah, but I think it's kind of like his way. He just it's like it's the way that he talks sort of. So I can see how it'd be confusing. I just think you need to be a little bit more like ask him what his intentions are. You have to be a little more overt with him. Thank you so much, Gina. I appreciate it. All right. And this will be our last one for the night. I'm sorry if I've missed anybody. It's really been great. Like I said, I am moving, and my husband and I we're making another run to the new house tonight with boxes and boxes and boxes. Okay. I should be letting the movers do most of this, but okay. All right, Bomb Bomb. I like that. Bomb Bomb C. Current events. I'm a federal employee living a nightmare. Would I lose my job? I am so sorry, Bomb Bomb. I am born and raised in Washington, D.C. Sorry. That's a cat litter box over there because we have we have a guest kitty. I thought that was a moving box till I looked. It's a cat litter. Okay. Okay. My federal employee. Will Bomb Bomb lose her job? Oh dear. It looks like it could happen, Bomb Bomb. I'm very, very sorry. But it's a kind of a slight cross. It feels like it may not be for long. Like if you're laid off, um, it feels to me like you could get your job again or something else will come through. It does not feel like it's long. I'm getting a chill when I say that. I heard Kim Carey say the other day that somebody asked this question, if I get head tingles, that's my chill. So I just don't get them all over my body very often. I get them on my head. And she didn't see that as a validation from spirit, but more of an opening of the crown. It is, I know that it's a validation from spirit for me. But anyway, I'm sorry, and we're gonna keep sending our prayers and blessings. Maybe we should have like a little meditation session one of these days where we really kind of ask for an end to this chaos and this nonsense and really ask spirit to step in. Hi, Kathy. Nice to see you. All right. So many blessings and prayers for you, Bomb Bomb. I'm so sorry. And we'll wish you all the best. Thank you, Kate. Thank you very much. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. I saw so many new faces here this week. It was very nice to see everyone here. Take off my glasses. And like I said, I won't be here on Sunday night, and I'll put a little notice up as I usually am for all of you regulars who come for your weekly tarot scopes. But I will see you most likely next Friday. I think I will have family in town, but maybe we'll do it a little earlier. So anyway, thank you so much. Please hit that subscribe if you haven't, and the thumbs up, and we will see you soon. Thank you.